All right, so in this video, we're gonna learn how to schedule a YouTube live event like a ninja. Actually, anybody can schedule this. You don't have to be a ninja to get this done, but I wanna give you the simplicity of it. So YouTube Live is a big deal. It's important. You can actually stream content once in a while, once a week, every month, and it's going to be very helpful for your audience. So we highly recommend that you incorporate in your content strategy YouTube Live. Answer questions live, engage with people, connect with them, and just give them content. In AGM, we do workshops, and we stream them live on both Facebook and YouTube. So let me show you how we get them set up. So this is my YouTube channel over here. I'm going to click on the top right over here. There's one that says create, and it gives me all these options: upload videos, go live, or create posts. We're going to click on go live, all right? And it's going to open up this window here. This window right here shows you things that are upcoming, and it also shows you if for example, I can click on webcam, and I can go live right now, and it's going to use the camera that I'm using to talk to you guys right now. Or I can click on stream, and this is going to have the data that I need to be able to program an event. Or my simplest way that I'm going to show you guys right now is to go over here and go to manage again, and then we're going to schedule stream. So this section over here that has a blue big button, we're going to click on that button right there. We're going to click on schedule stream. And then it's going to ask me if I want to use previous settings or do I want to create a new setup from scratch. If you've never done this before, you can just say create new. In this case, we just did an event a week ago. And in order to simplify the process, I'm just going to click on reuse settings. Even though I'm going to change the title, and I'm going to change the description, and I'm also going to change the time, date, and also the thumbnail, I'm going to reuse the settings because it's going to simplify the process. So the name of this one was the Social Media Marketing Success Formula in 2021, live from AGM headquarters. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go to this screen over here. I'm going to grab this subject that I just came up with, this title, and I'm going to paste it in this section here. And the name of the event now is the Organic Content Strategy for Massive Attention, because we're in the business of capturing attention, right? So that communicates. You want to make sure that that title communicates what you're going to cover on that event. We're going to talk about organic content, and we're going to talk about how to use that content to acquire a massive amount of attention, which is something that we all need if we want to grow a business. The rest is like what's already inside every single YouTube video that generally is part of the description. And then thumbnail, you can see here, I'm going to click on options, and we're going to change it. We're going to change that thumbnail because we have a different one for this particular event. And now we're going to go ahead and change that. And look at what that says. The free AGM community workshop, social media, organic content strategy, make your brand omnipresent. That's the subject of the day. One little thing that I'd like to mention here is that we do have different playlists of content. Some of them are talking about Facebook ads. Some of them are talking about content, whatever. I created one called AGM Marketing Live Workshops. So you can select that one right there if you're doing a live event like this one, or you can look at the other ones. Sales training, business advice, Facebook marketing tips. If I know I'm going to be talking about one of those subjects, then you can just add that there. But generally, we want to keep an ongoing record of our AGM marketing workshops. So I'm going to leave that one selected. I go to done. No, this is not made for kids. If you say yes, it's made for kids, it's going to suppress your content and nobody's going to see it because it's made for kids, all right? So nobody is interested in that except kids. So we're going to leave it like that. Then, no, do not restrict my video viewers to over 18 only. Because even though it's not made for kids, it doesn't have anything that a kid should not be watching. So those are important questions that you need to make sure you answer correctly, otherwise your reach will get smaller. We're gonna go to next. Monetization is important. Do we wanna make money? Yes or no? Yes, we wanna make money because we are not running a nonprofit organization. We're running a for-profit organization. So we're gonna turn that on. It's gonna be off by default. You're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna have ads, so if somebody watches this content in the future, they're gonna have to pay us a couple of pennies, right? So they can actually watch the content before. So we're gonna go to next, and let's see what else we got over here. Live chat replay, yes, on. Participate modes, anyone can participate. If you select subscribers, only people that are subscribed to the channel will actually be able to comment on that live. They can still watch it, they can comment. In this case, we want anybody to be able to participate. So message delay, we don't have to do anything there. Redirect, trailer, these are things that you can add. If you want to have, let's say, a 30-second trailer to promote the event, you can add it there. And that way, whenever somebody lands on that watch page, it's called a watch page, they don't only see the thumbnail, they can see a trailer of the upcoming event, which is, I think is a pretty cool thing that you could integrate in the future. We're gonna go to next. Okay, so very important. If you select public, it creates a watch page that your subscribers will be able to see, and they're gonna know that your event is coming up. If you select unlisted, nobody's gonna see it. You can change that later on, but it's not gonna be announced to the world. If you select private, it's gonna be by invite only, and you're gonna have to give people an invite by email. If you wanna hold a private event, you can actually do that on YouTube also. In our case, we want attention. And since we want massive attention, we go with public. We gotta select the public option. We go to schedule, and the date is October 6th, which is a Wednesday, and it's going to be at 6 p.m. You gotta make sure that you have the right time zone in place. In our case, I have it already set up as Eastern in my settings, and YouTube already knows where I'm at. So that's something that you gotta check on your end. And then we're gonna go to done, and let's see what happens next. So this is basically where you get all the data that you need to be able to stream this event to the world. There's something called a stream key, all right? Now, we're talking about only scheduling the event. The event has been scheduled already. When the time comes that you're going to actually shoot it out to the world, you're gonna come back to this page over here. This has already been scheduled. So over here, you have a couple of things. Let me briefly explain what they are. Stream key is basically like a super secret code that anybody out there, if they have it, they can actually go live on your channel. That's why it's actually kept like a password. I can click on view it, and it's gonna show me what it is. But if anybody sees that thing, anybody can go live on our YouTube channel. So it's very, very private. This one right here, stream URL, it's the same one for everybody in the world. It is the URL that YouTube uses to give you guys access together with your stream key to broadcast to the world. If you're gonna use what they call an encoder is another third-party application that you can use to stream to the world. A couple of options are, my favorite, Wirecast. There's another one called OBS. OBS is a competitor of Wirecast. I believe that they have a free option for you to actually stream to the world, and you can connect different cameras and different microphones and different angles and all kinds of different things, and that can all be done with the platform. Or you don't have to use an encoder, and you can stream with your laptop or anything using the camera that you have on your desktop. That's also an option, and that's usually a simpler route, but less quality, you could say. In our case, we always stream with an actual encoder, all right? So we have scheduled the event. Now what happens? Over here at the top, there's an option that says go live. You see how that's grayed out? You're not ready to go out because there's no camera connected, there's no stream being received, there's nothing going on. Once I get that stream key and I plug it into my encoder, or once I get that setup done over here on my side, and I start sending the signal, that gives me the go live option. And at that point, I press go live, and I go to the world. Right now, I have that arrow right there. That arrow right there, I can click on it, and that gives me the watch page. And this is what you use to promote to the world, all right? You can take that link right there and give it to your email list, post it on social media. You can send text messages about it. You can go all over the place And this is where people can actually click on and get reminded. So this is what I do. I click on this button right here, and now I have the watch page link. And check this out. I'm going to open up a new tab, and I'm going to paste this here. And look at this. We got a watch page, guys. We got a watch page, right? So this is the thumbnail that we selected, organic content strategy, social media organic content strategy. CEO of AGM is going to be delivering. This is going to be live in 6 days, October 6th at 6 p.m. That's good. This is one thing that I recommend that all of you guys, if you're going to start running events, you make people do, and you make it clear for them how simple it is to do. You see that option over there? Live in 6 days? Shh. Set reminder. When they click on that one, YouTube knows that you're interested in it. So they're going to notify you. If you don't select that button, they're only going to message a very small percentage of that audience. And potentially your audience is not going to be notified of you going live to the world. So make sure that you ask people to select that option there. So whenever the time comes, YouTube sends out a message and says, hey, you know, the workshop is about to go live. Make sure that you join. Click on here, boom, and you click on it, and you can land directly on the event. And off you go. You produce a YouTube live show. So thanks for watching this video. Hope that you guys know exactly what to do now, and hopefully you execute and get into YouTube live streaming, which will only help your brand take it to the next level. See you in the next one.